we want to find the product involving a complex fraction. So our first step is going to be to simplify this complex fraction before we determine the product. To simplify the complex fraction, we'll have to find the difference on top, this difference here, the difference on the bottom, this difference here, and then simplify this complex fraction before multiplying. To find these differences, we'll have to obtain a common denominator. So looking at the top, because we have a denominator of x squared and a denominator of y squared, the least common denominator is going to be x squared y squared. So for the first fraction of 4 over x squared, we'll multiply by y squared over y squared. And for the second fraction of 4 over y squared, we'll multiply by x squared over x squared. Notice how we now have a common denominator of x squared y squared. Now looking at the bottom, because we have a denominator of x and a denominator of y, the least common denominator is going to be xy, or x times y. So for the first fraction of 20 over x, we'll have to multiply by y over y. And for the second fraction of 20 over y, we'll have to multiply by x over x. And we're still multiplying this by 30xy over the quantity x plus y. Now looking at just the top here, again, we now have a common denominator of x squared y squared. And the numerator is going to be 4y squared minus 4x squared. Now looking at the bottom, we have a common denominator of xy. And the numerator is going to be 20y minus 20x. And again, this is still times 30xy over the quantity x plus y. Now remember, this fraction bar here means division. So we have this top fraction divided by the bottom fraction. And instead of dividing by this bottom fraction, we'll multiply by the reciprocal of this fraction. So let's write this as a multiplication problem. This would be equal to, again, 4y squared minus 4x squared all over x squared y squared, and then times the reciprocal of this bottom fraction, which would be xy over 20y minus 20x, and we still have times 30xy over the quantity x plus y. Now inside the parentheses, we want to simplify before multiplying, which means you want to factor the numerators and denominators. So looking at this numerator here of 4y squared minus 4x squared, notice how we do have a common factor of 4. So we factor 4 out, we'd be left with y squared minus x squared, which is a difference of squares. So for the next step, when we factor this numerator, we're going to have 4 times, again, factoring y squared minus x squared as a difference of squares. We have the quantity y plus x times the quantity y minus x. The denominator is still x squared y squared. And then we have times xy over factoring 20y minus 20x. We have the greatest common factor of 20. So we factor out 20, and we're left with the quantity y minus x. And then we still have times 30xy over the quantity x plus y. So let's simplify inside the parentheses before multiplying. Notice how we have y minus x over y minus x. That simplifies to 1. Notice we have one factor of x here and two factors of x here. So this x would simplify to 1. This would simplify to x to the first. We have a factor of y here and y squared here. This y simplifies to 1. Y squared simplifies to y to the first. And then notice that 4 and 20 share a common factor of 4. There's 1 4 and 4, and 5 4s and 20. So now inside the parentheses, when we multiply, on top we're just going to have the quantity y plus x all over, we have x times y times 5, or 5xy. And then we have times 30xy over the quantity x plus y. Notice here we have y plus x and here we have x plus y. Because addition is commutative, we can rewrite the quantity y plus x as the quantity x plus y, and x plus y over x plus y is going to simplify to 1, x over x simplifies to 1, as well as y over y simplifies to 1. So we're left with 30 over 5. Notice there's a common factor of 5 here. There's 1 5 and 5 and 6 5s and 30. So now when we multiply, we have 6 over 1, which of course is equal to 6. So this product is equal to 6, though it should be mentioned this is equal to 6 as long as x doesn't equal 0, y doesn't equal 0, or the quantity y plus x doesn't equal 0. Otherwise, we'd have division by 0, which we know is undefined. I hope you found this helpful.